Oh no, we are not doing a video on Internet Slump or Nick Jr. This is actually an important video about Santa Tracker today for little kids. Today's video is going to be based on how the estimate arrival time on Google Santa Tracker works. So, way back in 2016 Santa Tracker, right, they've included the estimate arrival time because beforehand, there was a lot of people use Google Santa Tracker were complaining about when Santa will arrive at the area. So, in 2016, Upper Quad, who created Google Santa Tracker, thought this really crazy idea and added the estimate arrival time in 2016, followed by a complete redesign. Now basically how it works is, after Santa takes off from the North Pole, you'll probably see the estimate arrival in the green box. So it depends on where you live in Outlaw. So like for example, I live in the United Kingdom and it would say Santa will arrive in about 15.5 hours. Now how the arrival time would work is that every half an hour it would change. So like for example, like when it gets to like for example for me, when it gets to 10:18 AM, it'll go from 15.5 hours to 15 hours, and then half an hour later it'll go from 15 to 14.5 and so on. Now, the question is, what would happen when Santa was near at your area? Well, we're about to find out now. Now, when Santa gets nearby, or when the arrival time decreases, it shows that Santa's getting nearer to your country and all that. Now, obviously, many kids are wondering, obviously, after going from to 2 hours, and it goes to 1.5 hours, do you really think it's going to say Santa will arrive in about 1 hour or half hour? Nope, you thought wrong, it goes to Santa will arrive soon. In fact, 1.5 hours don't even last long, like 15 minutes later, we'll just go to Santa will arrive soon. And do you know what Santa will arrive soon means? Woo! Party time all night! Woo! No, Santa will arrive soon does not mean you get to throw a midnight party and then start dancing all over the place. In fact, that's not even close. If you get to Santa will arrive soon, that means that Santa is getting very close to where you are, and if any kids are still up, it would advise them to get to sleep soon, because obviously Santa will arrive there very shortly. Now, the reason why I am making this YouTube video based on the estimate arrival time for Google Santa Tracker is because obviously, if any kids watch this YouTube channel, they get to know, what time to go to bed on Christmas Eve and all that. But, if you're looking for the perfect time to go to bed on Christmas Eve, I would say probably about 9 or 10 o'clock at night time, so that way you'll have about just enough time before Santa arrives. But yeah, pretty much a tips and tricks video from Ivory Animate. This is Ivory Animate signing off.